Peace, love, and light. Welcome to Powerhouse Tarot. I'm Energy Goddess. Welcome in. You already know the vibes. What's good? So today's reading is going to be for Aquarius. Now listen to this, y'all. Y'all know I love to tell y'all that y'all all signs. This is what I mean by that when I say it. Because every house, which is every sign, is 12 houses, 12 signs. Excuse me. Every house has an aspect of you that is related to. Now Aquarius, which is the 11th house, right? Now this house of Aquarius is, and the planet that it's related to is Uranus, okay? The house determines the group dynamics, the friendships, your community, and the bonds there in it, right? That you have. The larger purpose here for the house has to do with your hopes and dreams in life, okay? And so therefore we all have that, right? Now, it also talks about having happiness and harmony coming along with this house as well. So all of the things that just make you happy, right? And it talks about volunteering, your time for the greater good, right? This is what Aquarius is all about, right? This house. So like I said, everybody has these signs because we all have these aspects about us, whether we know about our natal chart or not. These are aspects that affect us all, right? As the whole, right? Because we're all affected by our hopes and dreams in life, you know, our group dynamics, our friendships, and our community bonds, right? So that's what makes us all Aquarius. Get what I'm saying? Now, let's get into the fucking Aquarius read, all right? Aquarius, what is it that you want to say? Okay, so connect me here to the messages for Aquarius. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Aquarius's messages. Okay. Oh, that was a lot. Every journey starts with a single step. New birth, guarded vigilantly. Okay? Guarded vigilantly. The word wants to be written. Okay? Vision of life beyond death. And releasing allegiances is out here as well. So this is really deep, in particular for those of us getting this message. Because here we're talking about some really deep topics that, especially the house of Aquarius, this talks about that a lot. The dynamics we have with our family, friends, how these things will affect us, right? So Aquarius is definitely, these topics are coming up heavy here. Okay, Aquarius, embrace yourself, okay? Get ready to be all in the feels, right? Especially with family, friends, your community, you know, everything that extends outside of you as well, right? The dynamics coming out, like guard whatever it is that you believe in wholeheartedly. If that's what you believe in, or that's what you know, right, as the truth, you kind of gotta believe it, hold it true, and don't be shaken, is what Spirit is saying, okay? So I'm seeing out with this card, releasing allegiances, kind of releasing some of these ties that we might have had that were from the past, realizing that, you know, maybe it's better to just sever ties with certain people. You're in this space of realizing that there is life beyond death, the ending of friendships and relationships and ties. And the world wants to be, the word of your life wants to be written, okay? So it's imperative that this new birth, we guard it vigilantly, okay? But every journey starts with a single step, okay? It starts with a single step, all right? And I want you to keep that in mind. Don't be hard on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's room for it all, right? And for us all, right? To kind of grow, right? So we're going to grab our oracle messages and just dive a little deeper here. The oracle messages here coming out for the Aquarius. My messages? What do the oracles have to say for Aquarius's messages? All right. Here it is. Okay, and it says sexuality. Love it. Look up clarity, offering, cloud meditation. So I see a lot of kind of connecting to your divine feminine energy. This dark feminine energy is very primordial. It's very empowering. I feel like you're meditating with the spirits, and they're offering you a lot of clarity and assistance. And this energy also can resonate very sexual. Okay, like it comes across very sexual. It's not that you mean to be sexual so much as this is the feeling it gives you. Okay, so embrace this. I kind of got that while she was naked. You know what I'm saying? Like this, not sexual, but it was the vibe. You know what I'm saying? And so it's a very empowering primordial energy. Okay, the divine feminine, tapping into that, feeling more into the emotions, getting more into that, and recognizing that, hey, maybe this is a good place to start with diving a little deeper to discover who you are, and what all relationships mean to you, their importance, how you want to move forward with these relationships in your life, period. So some of us could be also channeling, working with Santa Muerta here. We have that card out as well. And just me being a devotee, I just understand, like when I see that card, what that means. So connecting again more with your guides. I don't know what it is you may do for meditation, but it's bringing in pure clarity. Working with the gods and the deities that you work with. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. I can is at the bottom of the deck. For the Aquarius message, you surely can. You can do anything that you desire, okay? Now let's find out if anything is holding you back. Let's see what could be holding us back. What are things we will need to take a closer look at to strengthen us at this time? Honesty, okay? So it says, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself, all right? So being honest with yourself, this will strengthen us at this time. What else is coming up? Okay, and then we have out fear. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Facing your fear at this time, anything that you feel afraid of, because it's just a false evidence that's appearing real. You know, that's the true meaning of what fear is. What else is coming up? Grief, okay? Facing grief. Some of us may be grieving the loss of someone, the loss of something. For the most part, you gave it up. Whatever it is that you lost, it wasn't a loss, it was something you gave up. That's not a loss. It's called a sacrifice. So just know the difference. Okay? Grief. I understand that losing something is the opportunity to appreciate it. Okay? Some of us, if it was something real important to you, this is a time to reflect on, you know, why you should have appreciated what you had, and how to appreciate things in the future that are to come. Because nothing is truly lost. If it's lost, it's only for a moment. You know what I'm saying? You always get things back, like in time. So that's important to remember as well while on a journey, you know, not just thinking that when something happens, you know, just oh, well, that's it. Let me just act out because of it, or not act out, or just forget about it, or whatever, right? Nothing is lost inherently. Let's just grab the tarot messages and dig in, see what else is coming out. Is there anything else that we can discuss here concerning the Aquarius messages? This really has a lot to do with your honesty. It makes people afraid, not of you, but of the truth that you bring to other people. You know, and sometimes you have to release the allegiances and the ties you have to people, because let me tell you, that fear paradigm, sometimes it'll keep people separated, and people working in the spirit, the energy of division. And if what you're doing is trying to make something work together and come together, and these energies aren't aligning with your mission, it's probably best that you let it, right? So keep that in mind for those of us getting this message. The honesty, again, it just, people are afraid of that. And so even when, think about it like when you first were waking up and receiving the downloads and the truth started coming into you, right? How did it make you feel, right? So we got to understand this is how people are feeling, because despite them wanting to deny it or suppress it or do all these things to fight it, this is happening for us all collectively. So we're all experiencing this. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's, it's just you. You know what I'm saying? No, we're all experiencing this as a collective. Okay? These sorts of changes, right? Connecting to the situation. Messages for Aquarius. Okay, so we have out the King of Pentacles. This talks about security, securing what it is that you know to be true. Going with that flow of knowing your truth, standing on that. We also have out the Three of Wands, right? Making a choice to stand on your principles, making a choice to stand on what you find to be righteous, the right thing to do for you. And that's all a matter of perspective. We're all individuals, right? And so, but whatever that is, you standing on that and saying, you know what, this is my side, I'm picking it, I'm sticking to it, right? It's that energy here. So tell me more, how do we proceed in this energy? What's our outcome here? So we have out the Five of Pentacles. We have out the Three of, oh, I'm sorry, that was the Three of Swords. But yeah, this is still that choice. That's what I see. That's still choice. This is the Three of Wands. Three of Wands. So we have Five of Pentacles, Three of Wands. And the outcomes for the reading. And we got out the Two of Pentacles. Lovely. Alright. So whatever it is that you feel like, remember I kept saying earlier, or I said that earlier in the read, whatever you felt like you lost, Five of Pentacles, you didn't inherently lose. It was something that you sacrificed. A loss isn't truly a loss if you're sacrificing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it'll always be yours. It's a sacrifice that, you know, keeps the eternal bind to you. So just know that. And it was meant to be, you know, because certain energies needed to go where they needed to go. You're standing in your primordial power, okay? And this is something that's going to shake every foundation of relationships, dynamics, and peer groups, and family, friends, whatever you have, right? Jobs, all of this shit. It's going to shake it. And it's going to make you stand on what it is you believe in and what it is that you value, okay, at this time. and Aquarius, okay? What else is coming out here as outcomes for this read? We have the Five of Swords, okay? This is the constant conflict that you deal with on a regular basis, where you don't have to argue with this energy. You don't have to really, it's like you don't even have to stand up to this energy. This energy already has shown its face and who they are. And it's like you have this immense hedge of protection around you while you maneuver and kind of put this entity in its place, right? So that's why they're indicating that it's going to be that constant, like, and even when you don't feel it outside of yourself, sometimes you'll feel it within the internal struggle or the internal challenge that we face, right? To become higher evolved vessels, right? So don't let it wear you down, okay? This is a part of what we signed up for, right? It makes us stronger in the end, right? I need you to know that. Outcomes here for this reading. Okay, so then we got the King of Cups. This is what I'm saying. Now you're becoming more emotionally intelligent here with the outcomes. Okay, bottom of the deck is in the Knight of Cups. So there could seriously be some sort of relationships that are starting to come. Also, some of us who are facing relationships that were disappointing to us now. Okay, and so these relationships, I feel like, you know, with the Lovers card, you know, these relationships are starting to heal, and you've started to learn deeper lessons about the friendship dynamic, the family, the lovers, whatever. We're learning more about what this means to us by following the Spirit to guide us and teach us what it means to truly evolve, right? And you're constantly learning that. It's not like one day you'll be doing this battle, or you'll be on this journey and then you have it all figured out, okay? You don't have to know all the answers, right? Okay, let's get last minute messages here before we close this reading out. We also have about the Queen of Pentacles, which I love to see. So this is indicating that not only are you tapping into that divine feminine primordial energy, but you're also tapping into that divine masculine energy, okay, with the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles showing up, okay? And this is actually getting you the body in gear, like, to be who you were always destined to be, okay? This is getting you into alignment to fulfill that by releasing some of the allegiances you had to past structures, relationships, whatever, what have you, okay? Because Aquarius energy is always going to force us to see these things, okay? It's the mind. Three of Pentacles, okay? Receiving that divine help and support here, okay? Receiving divine help and support with this Three of Pentacles. Whatever it is that you align your mind to, you will receive it. Whatever it is that you dream, speak, put your energy into, is going to manifest. Because that's the energy you are when you're receiving, you know? You're able to accept what the help, all of the good things that are coming. You're able to just accept it all because your hands are open, not closed. You see what I'm saying? This is the energy of receiving. So this is working out really well for you. You have out the Six of Wands. This is indicating also there's people that when you make these, when you release some of these allegiances, they'll start to give you more recognition and wanting to come back and pair back up with you, missing out on what you guys used to have, right? So expect that, okay? Because they're going to see you living your life and doing what it is that you need to do for spirit, right? Because always remember we're the spirit having a human experience, right? And so while they see you doing that, it's just truly a reflection back to them on themselves, to themselves, right? And it inspires people as much as they may dislike it. They're truly inspired, and so people may start coming to reach back out to you due to that energy. They want to be part of the word that's written. That means the newness that's coming into the world. You see how the butterflies are on this card? The butterflies are on the card to represent newness in life, a new way, okay? And people want to be a part of that they don't want to be written off in history, because they know that if they don't evolve, they'll die too, right? And so this is really deep, you know, when it comes to relationships to do with us, and how much this is going to keep coming up, this constant reoccurring theme here. What else? What are the last minute messages for this read? Okay, we got the Nine of Cups here as well. So this brings us into wish fulfillment for those of us getting this read, those of us who are truly seeking the path of higher consciousness through fulfilling the soul's contracts, fulfilling the missions and why you came down here truly. It brings a fulfillment of the soul, not just of the earthly pentacles, so to speak, right? Or the worldly gain, or the earthly things. This is a part of the spirit, because remember, you're the spirit having the human experience, right? And this is bringing the fulfillment of the spirit that you needed, right? Through connecting the physical body to the soul and becoming one with that. You see how the land and the sea creatures meet together to become one? You know what I'm saying? That's the true fulfillment of the soul. Nine of Cups, okay? So this is what's happening and what's going to be taking place during this Aquarius season. Y'all get ready. It's going to be intense. Let me get one more. I'm really like real dry about this explanation, but it is what it is, right? Because yeah, it just is what it is, right? Eight of Wands, okay? A lot of success and victory for those of us who are willing and able, okay, to make the sacrifices that are needed, okay? Bottom of the deck is in the Five of Wands. Okay, behind that, we got the World and the Chariot. Stop playing, okay? Find your place of happiness. There's still things to be shown to you. You don't need to know it all, okay? But do know that you're well protected and taken care of. Make sure that you're doing on your part your spiritual cleansing. You're taking your spiritual baths, your smudging, etc. Warding off, okay, etc. Protect yourself definitely during this any season at all, period. Always protect yourself. Yeah, but that's what I'm getting for this message. Let me know how these resonated with you all. And if you like my content, please be sure to subscribe if you're not already. And hit the like button, comment, share, all that jazz. All right, peace.